Stephanie. I'm just messaging to see if you have some time to meet me tomorrow.
Hi, Tracy. It's been a while. Sorry, I've got a lot on my plate at the moment. I won't be able to see you tomorrow. Is there something I can help you with?
Huh. You aren't free tomorrow? Why do you keep yourself so busy all the time? You should leave time for family as well.
Sorry, I can't really help if I'm busy or not. There's stuff I need to do. I mean, you do have a point. Family is important. Family means a lot to me, too.
Wait, don't tell me. You don't know what day it is tomorrow, do you? Unbelievable. Is this what I should expect from my daughter-in-law? It's your father-in-law's birthday tomorrow. How can you not know that? You should know the birthdays of all your family members.
Actually, I do know it's his birthday. I have a good memory for that type of thing. Don't worry, I'm going to be giving him a ring first thing in the morning tomorrow. How old was he again?
Are you serious? It's his birthday. If you truly care about family, you know that that isn't enough. I expect my daughter-in-law to be there celebrating his birthday. You'd be upset if we didn't celebrate your birthday, wouldn't you?
I see, Tracy. I'm sorry that I won't be able to. I have a lot to do. Please understand that I'm really busy lately.
I warned Lucas about this over and over again before he married you. You can't expect a proper wife out of someone who dropped out of school halfway through.
Are you attacking me again? It's been over a year since you've messaged me. I thought you were going to ask how I've been and check in on things. I didn't know it was going to be over something as simple as my father-in-law's birthday. Look, I won't be able to make it, but I have his gift arranged already. In fact, I've already sent it in the mail. Were you able to receive it? It might take a little bit more time. I took a lot of time to choose it, so I think he will appreciate it.
Wait just a second. You sent it through the mail. What type of person wants to receive their gift through the mail? You should have arranged it so that you would be here in person to give it to him.
I'm sorry, I can't do much about it now. It's already been sent off. Anyway, I have to ask something because it's been playing on my mind. Did you really expect me to go in the first place? I mean, your son Lucas has been avoiding you for quite some time now. He said he never wants to speak with you after what happened last time. Were you expecting him to come out of the blue after a long time of not talking to each other? You don't think that's a little bit weird? It's been a whole year and you don't even know how he feels about you yet. You should at least apologize before asking us to come.
Don't tell me we're going to talk about this again. I said it before and I'll say it again. I've done nothing wrong. I said that my little son is manipulated by a witch like you. He's such a kind boy, so you took advantage of that kindness and turned him against me.
Well, you can blame me all you want, but I'm not the only one that was upset with you. Your husband was quite mad as well, wasn't he? Are you still going to act defensive and pretend that you were in the right? I think you should take some more time to think about what happened.
Who are you to tell me what I should and shouldn't do? It's insulting to be told something like that from a dropout. It's not right for a daughter to be speaking that way to her mother-in-law. No matter what you think of me, you have to give me a certain level of respect.
I'm not so sure about that. I have a lot of friends that are already married and tell me about their relations with their mothers-in-law. According to them, it's quite rare for a mother-in-law to mistreat and demand things of them. Their mother-in-laws are always really polite to them. Then the way you talk about mother-in-laws are like they're some protected species or something. You think you deserve special treatment over everyone else.
We gave birth to the man you devoted yourself to, so we deserve that much respect. Just because you're friends with a bunch of rude young girls that disrespect their mother-in-law doesn't mean all families are like that. I don't know what the world is coming to. The way these young dropouts are thinking is ruining tradition. Don't think you and your friends are representative of what the rest of us are like. Most people don't have that disrespectful attitude towards their family, especially their mother-in-law.
Oh, really? By the way, most of my friends have already graduated from university, so I don't know who you're calling dropout. Anyway, what is it you want exactly? I'm guessing you didn't message me out of the blue just to complain about me. Or maybe you did. If that's the case, I'll be going now. I don't have time to listen to this.
Hold on just a second, little girl. I'm not done with you.
I don't think it's right for me to be talking to you. Lucas wouldn't like us having contact after what happened last time. Even you can understand that, right? If you have nothing else to say to me, we should end this here.
What are you talking about? Why would there be anything wrong with us talking?
Come on. Are you really gonna make me say it? Lucas has your WhatsApp blocked for a reason. Let's be real. If he didn't block you on there, you wouldn't be messaging me right now. You'd be talking with him directly. So I don't think it's fair to him if I keep talking to you. He wanted to cut ties with you for a reason. So I hope you understand that I just want to live by his wishes.
Don't look down on me, girl. Just so you know, I didn't message you out of my own self-interest. I messaged you because I had to. All I'm doing is inviting all the relatives of my husband to his birthday party, so you have the wrong idea of my intentions. But I take back my offer. If you're gonna talk to me like I'm some evil woman, I'd rather you not come at all. Guess you better fix your attitude for the next time I invite you.
His relatives? I'm sure he'll have a fun enough party without us.
I'm sure he'll be upset when he doesn't see his son at his own birthday party. Besides that, everyone's been really busy this month and we haven't been able to get together. I was hoping to celebrate both the New Year and his birthday all in one event.
Oh, really? Is that the real reason you're messaging me? What's the chance that there are no celebrations in the first place?
What do you mean? Why would I lie about this? I'm not up to anything sneaky.
Oh, my bad. Seems like you're telling the truth. I just got a message from Lucas confirming what's going on tomorrow. I guess his dad contacted him to come as well.
You actually thought I was lying?
Well, to be honest, yeah, I did. Knowing your reputation, I wouldn't be surprised. You always have some stupid plan to embarrass me.
You don't have one shred of respect for your mother-in-law, do you? So yes, I am holding a celebration tomorrow, thank you. I put a lot of effort into it too. There's a little surprise I have arranged for everyone. I think you're all gonna like it, especially you, so you better come.
Huh? So now you want me to come? Which is it? You just told me before you don't want me to come because you don't like my attitude.
Well, I don't have much of a choice, do I? My feelings aren't important in this matter. It's my husband's birthday, not mine. This is a family event. Because of that, family is meant to come to it. Seeing as you're part of the family, I have no choice but to invite you.
Well, fair enough then. So what's this big surprise that you're boasting on about? Is it anything special?
Even if I wanted to tell you, why would I? It's a surprise, for Christ's sake.
Well, you do have a point there. I was just curious is all.
You'll have to wait until tomorrow. So, Lucas messaged you just now, did he? Did he say anything? He's gonna do the right thing and come, right? This is a very important time.
Well, he's saying it's been a while since he's seen his brother and he wants to check in on him. I guess that means he'll be going to the celebrations then. Things worked out for you in the end. Oh, he doesn't intend on staying long though. I think he wants to catch up with people there, have a little chat, and then go back home.
Does he really? I guess that'll have to do. At least I'll get to see him after 1 year now. I wonder if he's been properly taking care of himself. It must be difficult without his mother. So anyway, about the surprise, I'm hoping to hold a meeting with just us girls to talk about it. I've got a little task for everyone. I need you to come here at 9. Do you think you can make it?
Wait, what? I have to come to this as well. Isn't Lucas enough?
Of course, you're part of the family now. Think about how bad it looks on Lucas if he comes and he's not accompanied by his wife.
All right, fine, I'll be there. I did have my own plans, you know. Why do I have to get there at 9? That's quite early for a birthday party.
I told you, I need help with the surprise. Not only that, there's a lot of preparations for the celebration that I could use a hand with. Oh, and not a word of this to Lucas, you got that? I know you two like to share your little secrets all the time, but you must keep this hidden from him. There's a chance he might tell his father about what's going on, and that'll spoil everything.
Right, I see. If I do this, are you gonna properly fill me in on what's going on? I want to get this over and done with, then go home to finish what I had to do.
Of course I will. Don't worry, we're gonna have fun. So I'll be seeing you tomorrow here at 9. Make sure you dress well.
Okay, Tracy, see you then.
are you going? I'm not done speaking with you. You get back here right now. Everyone is missing out.
Whatever.
What the hell? You don't just up and go like that. Get back here already. I gathered everyone early in the morning so I could point out exactly what makes you a useless failure. Don't leave us when we're in the middle of talking. That was extremely rude.
Who's the rude one here? Did you really think it was okay to just do that? You really disappoint me.
I won't have my daughter-in-law calling me rude. How dare you?
That's exactly what you are. That was rude and disrespectful, you old hag.
Excuse me. Who the hell do you think you're talking to? Where do you get off calling me a hag? Someone needs to teach you the proper way to talk to the mother of your husband.
I don't care. I'll call you whatever the hell I want. Because right now, I'm talking to my own mother.
Wait, what was that?
That's right. Hello, Mom. Just calling you Mom leaves a bad taste in my mouth. You're the failed old hag that raised me, so I think old hag is a better title for you. I honestly couldn't believe that you could do something that disrespectful. You've really outdone yourself this time. I didn't believe you could anger me any further than you did last time. Why do you have to pick on Stephanie that much anyways?
I don't believe this. This isn't you, Lucas, is it? I've missed you so much, darling. Are you still the handsome boy I raised? I know this must be Stephanie pretending to be you. You wouldn't talk to your mother like this. Don't fall for her charm.
Sorry to break it to you, Mom. It's not Stephanie. It's me calling you an old hag from the bottom of my heart. I couldn't be any more disgusted with what you did.
I don't understand. Why? Why are you using Stephanie's phone, darling? Just unblock me and talk to me directly.
Stephanie told me you got in contact with her yesterday, and I felt like something was off about this. I told her to give me her phone just in case something happens. I was also secretly waiting outside the house in my car if she needed a quick escape home.
I told her not to tell you, that disobedient girl. If you were outside the house, why didn't you come in together? I've been dying to see you again.
I told you I didn't trust what you were up to. I knew something was off. I was waiting outside for the eventual disaster you would unleash. You really stuffed up, Mom. I thought it was strange that you invited me to come at 2 o'clock. When I told Dad that was the time that we were getting there, he said that he was glad that we were coming, but we didn't need to come that early. He told us that dinner starts from 8. Just all this information didn't add up, so I knew you had something planned for Stephanie. And lo and behold, I was right.
Fine. So I arranged to put her on the spotlight and point out her faults to everyone. Even if you saw through what I did, you don't have to call me an old hag. Was what I did really that bad? I was saying it for Stephanie's own good. I didn't mean to hurt anyone's feelings.
You must have some sick train of thought if you really thought that Stephanie would benefit from what you did. I must admit it. It was a decent plan. You told all the men that they should come at 2 o'clock instead of 9. In so doing, Stephanie would be all on her own and in your clutches from 9 o'clock. Around that time, Dad would be doing his usual sauna run and wouldn't be at home to help Stephanie if she needed it. That's when you got the girls to unleash their inner witch and tear into Stephanie. If I wasn't there, she'd have no one else to help her. That was such a dumb and childish thing for you to do, Mom. No matter what you think of her, she doesn't deserve that humiliation.
So what if I did that? Everyone else is thinking the same thing. A dropout is a dropout. They're uneducated and have no manners. I'm not the only one in this family that isn't satisfied with Stephanie. Everyone else agrees that she's not suitable to be a member of this family.
You're really starting to get on my nerves, Mom. I'm sick of you and your prejudice towards Stephanie. Honestly, I made the right decision cutting you off 1 year ago. I can't imagine what life would have been like putting up with this on a regular basis.
I'm the one getting fed up with you. How could you choose someone like that for a wife? There must have been so many other options. Stop sticking up for that good-for-nothing girl.
No, Mom. As her devoted and loyal husband, it's my job to protect her from nasty people like you. I really couldn't care less if we had a relationship or not. I've been happy this past year and intend to keep it that way too. But it was Stephanie that told me to end this silence. She convinced me that I should come over today. On the chance that you weren't up to something, she said that we should reconcile.
I'm I'm sorry, what? Stephanie told you to do that. Why? I don't understand.
That's right. The girl that you love to put down and ridicule for being a dropout was the one that convinced me. When I cut ties with you a year ago, she reminded me that no matter what, you're still family. So I had a change of heart and decided to give you another chance. Stephanie put aside her experiences with you because she believed I should make up with my family. She was thinking of what was best for me and for you. Despite her being considerate towards you, you go off and arrange this stupid attack on her. You've got no respect for her. I see no future of us being close again. I know deep down inside you're a vindictive hag that will do the same thing to get to her again. I'll never forgive you for what you did today. That was really disgusting.
Wait, Lucas, you don't understand. That woman is manipulating you. Don't you see it? Please don't fall for it, son. Open your eyes to what she's doing to you. She's trying to make you hate me.
Please don't make me laugh, Mom. You're saying that I'm the one being manipulated? Are you really that stupid? I know you don't want to accept it, but Stephanie is a great wife. I'm really lucky to have her by my side. And you are a testimony to how much of a great wife she is, because she's known what you were like from the very beginning. Despite that, she still decided that she loves me and she would accept my family for what it is, even if I had garbage for a mother. Trust me, if it was any other girl, they'd be out of the door before I know it. They wouldn't put up with your little pathetic schemes.
Don't call your own mother garbage.
You're right, garbage is too nice for someone like you. You're the scum of the earth. There's no one that comes as bad as you.
Stop that talk right now. That's no way to talk to your own mother.
Then prove it. Show me that you're sorry for what you've done and I'll start treating you better. And let me just say, it'll take a lot more than just an apology for me to forgive you for what you did. Calling Stephanie an ugly dropout in front of everyone, mocking her by saying that she's got nothing but a rock in her head, I can't believe you expected me to be okay with all of that. This will be the last time I'm talking to you, Mom. So long and goodbye.
Don't you realize what I was trying to do? I went to such pains to get everyone gathered together. It wasn't easy, you know. And it was all to force an apology out of that girl.
What are you talking about? She doesn't have to apologize for anything. Stephanie hasn't done anything wrong. You're the one that should be apologizing for these relentless attacks.
How could you say that? She's committed the greatest crime to ever happen to this family. Because of that stupid little dropout, the relationship between me and my son has been absolutely ruined.
Don't tell me you're gonna go on about that again. When will you wake up to yourself and realize that you're the reason that this happened? You're too paranoid she's gonna take me away from you.
That's not true and you know it. She always paints your mother in a bad light.
That's it, Mom. This is over. I've had enough of talking with you about this. I knew coming today wouldn't lead to anything good. Good thing I didn't get my hopes up in the first place. This will be the last time you're ever in contact with me. You've lost the title of being my mother. Don't you ever call me your son again.
Lucas, please, don't do this. Don't hurt your mother. I gave birth to you.
This isn't the first time I've told you this. This last time you pulled a stunt like this, what did I tell you? I told you you would never see me again. Bye now, you old hag. You've lost one son now. Let's hope you don't lose another.
Wait, Lucas, don't go. Lucas, don't do this. Answer the phone. Lucas, come on. It's been months now since we've last talked. I'm suffering without you. You're my favorite son. Please just accept your mother and what she did. Your father isn't happy with me either. The whole family is in an uproar that me and you aren't reconciling. You know how our family is. They've been helping us with everything up until this point. Ever since that day on your father's birthday, they refused to lend any assistance to us. They won't do anything until you and Stephanie forgive me for what I did. You're still a good boy. I know it, Lucas. You'll do the right thing, won't you? Just come back here and let's have a cup of coffee together. We can make up for our past mistakes. I'll even accept Stephanie for who she is. I don't want to, but I don't really have a choice now. What do you think, son? Can you do this for your old ma? Find it in your heart to forgive me.
Okay, what do you think you're doing just barging into my workplace?
Wow, Stephanie, it's you. How are you? It's been so long since we've last talked. You finally messaged me after so long. What took so long? It really hurt all those times you ignored my messages. I didn't even get a little notifier that tells me that you read the message, so I was worried something had happened to you.
The reason you didn't get that notification is because I've already blocked you. Also, I can't see any messages that you've been trying to send me. Thanks to what you've been up to lately, I've had no choice but to unblock you and send you a message. Do you know how much inconvenience you've been causing me lately? My superiors are complaining about you barging in all the time. Not only that, you keep calling every hour of the day asking where I am. You do realize this is a form of harassment? Do me a favor and stop it immediately.
But what else am I meant to do? I can't get through to you through normal means, so I have to contact you directly. If I didn't need your help, I wouldn't be contacting you this much. You gotta understand how desperate I am.
You're just the typical selfish woman that I've always known you to be. I said what I needed. Stop intruding in my personal life.
Wait, you are really going, are you? I thought we could chat a bit more and reconcile.
Is that really how you thought it was gonna go? You honestly thought I was gonna forgive you after everything you've done? I've got no reason to talk to you. You may need my help, but there's nothing you can offer me but distress. Before that day, I've never been so embarrassed in my life. So I'll be going now, and I don't want you contacting me again. I've only unblocked you to say that I want you to stop everything you've been doing recently. I've said what I needed to say, and I will be going now.
Don't you think you can just go off on your own accord? Even if you don't want to talk to me, I still need your help. Just hear me out.
Fine, just this once. What is it you have to say? Also, my patience is wearing thin, so make it quick.
You've turned into the prickly type since the last time we talked. The last time we met at the party, I did my best to make you realize how useless a dropout is. Well, there's been some time past since then, and I've used that time to think about things. I finally realized that it's useless trying to convince you about something like that. I don't know why I tried to do it in the first place. So I decided that there was no scenario where you can be a part of this family. We won't have a bad fruit spoiling all the other apples.
Yes, this is the same song I've heard many times before. What's new? You hate me. I get it. Is that the thing you so desperately needed to say? You must have a lot of time on your hands to be harassing me about this. I'll be going now. Thanks for wasting my time again.
I want you to divorce my son.
Excuse me? Not happening. Do you really think it's okay to be saying that type of thing to me? We're never gonna get along if you keep talking like that. I thought you told me that your husband got angry at you for what you did last time. Think about what he's gonna say when he hears this.
Sadly, it doesn't matter what he thinks. This has to be done. Think about it, Stephanie. The root of all divorces is because there's a problem within the marriage, right? So all you have to do is implant a problem in that marriage. And I've managed to do just that. Your marriage isn't going to last that much longer. Enjoy it while you can.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Things between me and Lucas have been fantastic lately. We've barely had a fight about anything. Neither of us have intentions of getting a divorce. And if we did, you wouldn't have anything to do with it. So take your idea and flush it down the toilet.
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. You don't know what I have in store. This girl I found, she's on a whole other level that you can't reach. It's Lucas's childhood friend Grace. She's turned into such a beautiful girl. Not only does she have the looks, she has a brilliant educational history. She's even graduated university already.
Wow, she sounds so amazing. Big deal. Heart is the most important thing.
I wouldn't be so sure, Miss Dropout. By the way, I have spoken with her mother as well, and she's all for the plan of those two getting married.
Here I was thinking you're the only wretched woman in this world. Looks like you found someone just like you.
Don't interrupt me. I haven't stopped there. My husband is very close friends with her father. Our families already have a good relationship with each other.
I can see trouble happening there. I don't know what you're so happy about.
This is nothing but good news. With this new girl, Lucas's lifestyle will improve tenfold. So, hurry up and get that divorce already. I want to get the ball moving with this. Go off and find another husband already. Lucas doesn't need you anymore.
I don't have to listen to the nonsense you're spouting. Lucas loves me and wouldn't leave me for some broad he doesn't remember anymore. I'll be going now. Bye.
What are you calling nonsense? This is an impeccable plan. And let me tell you something extra good. I've even got the okay from your parents.
I'm sorry, what? Hold on a second. You actually met with my parents?
I sure did. I met with them 2 days ago. I told them you're not suitable for my son and I want them to convince you to divorce.
Serious? I haven't seen my parents in a long time.
And as I said, they said yes. They shook my hand with a smile and said it was okay. They also apologized to me for having to put up with such a stupid dropout like you.
What the hell? I can't believe they said that.
At least they have a proper head on their shoulders, unlike you. But then again, if we trace the problem back to its roots, they are to blame for all of this. After all, the one that raised the stupid dropout was them.
I'd stop talking right now if you don't want to continue embarrassing yourself.
No worries, Stephanie. If you don't want to hear anymore, hurry along and get that divorce. So what's it going to be? You're going to get it or not?
You really don't get it, do you?
I'm not sure what type of position you're working in your company, but a girl working in a transport company is embarrassing. What was going through my son's mind when he chose you as a wife?
I'm telling you now, you want to stop all this nonsense.
Oh, and also, as one of the witnesses for the divorce papers, your father has already put his signature on it. That pretty much settles it. You should get that divorce, then move back in with him. Whether you like it or not, it looks like he'll be going to your house tomorrow.
So he's actually going to come pick me up? I wonder what he expects when I don't have a house to go home to.
What was that? You don't have a home?
Sorry, I accidentally typed what I was thinking. Just ignore it. So, what time will you be coming tomorrow?
I told them you're working throughout the day, so it's better to pick you up afterwards. We arranged for him to come at night at about 9 o'clock.
I see. I have a little over a full day then.
That's right. So you better make it easier on him and have your belongings all packed and ready to go. All of the bigger items will be handled by Lucas and us.
I know I'm taking the conversation on a different track, but I need to ask this. How did you get in contact with my parents? I don't think they're easy people to find.
It was them who got in contact with me. They visited my house. They were hoping to meet you. I did think it was strange they came to my house, though. Maybe they thought we were living together. You didn't tell your own parents where you live. Quite irresponsible for a daughter not to assure her parents about her circumstance.
No, I didn't. I cut ties with my family a long time ago.
No wonder Lucas wanted to cut ties with me. He's just copying his stupid wife. Well, it doesn't matter. Whatever happened between you guys has got nothing to do with me. After they take you away, they can do whatever they want with you. They're taking a huge headache away from me, so I'd better show my thanks properly to them.
I can see you're very elated with all of this going to plan. Have to say, though, don't you think it's a little bit strange? You're saying some people who you've never met before claim to be my parents and say they want to see me.
Well, I did think it was a bit rude. They could have sent me an email or got in contact with me in some other digital way before coming here. Then I realized that's the most you can expect of someone who would raise a dropout. They probably weren't taught common manners and respect from their parents, much like they didn't teach you that either. The fact that they can't even find their own daughter's house is a testimony to how stupid they are. It's amazing how much they remind me of you. Not even you are that stupid.
If you think it's a strange circumstance, shouldn't you doubt the validity of what they were telling you? I don't think you should be that cheerful about what's going on. Aren't you worried about what's going to happen from this point on?
There's no reason I should be worried. Far from that, actually. I'm happy because they're doing me a favor and taking you back to their house. Well, you know what's happening now. Don't you think it's best to start packing? I am quite busy, you know. You have until tomorrow night to get everything finished. Hopefully, this is the last time we ever speak. I'd say it's been fun, but it really hasn't.
Fine, I get it. I'll start packing.
So you finally accept how things have to be. It's about time. Don't forget to sign that divorce paper. Hey, just what the hell is going on over there?
You're getting exactly what you wanted. You'll do just fine being surrounded by people just like yourself. Those people being individuals that only think about themselves.
Hold on a moment. Has your dad told you what's been going on?
Of course he has. But I have to thank you, Mom. Thanks to you, Stephanie's parents have returned to the exact place that they belong.
What do you mean, the place they belong? Who are these people? Don't tell me that they're actually criminals or something.
They aren't criminals. They're just a bunch of scavengers. They've been running around looking for Stephanie. Their scavenging probably hasn't led them to much money, and they were hoping they would get a payout from her.
What the hell? Scavengers? That's unbelievable. I didn't think that's what they did.
I guess you didn't interrogate them enough to see that they were actually Stephanie's parents and see what they were planning. In fact, you haven't taken 1 minute to get to know Stephanie and understand how much she suffered because of her parents. You don't know why she had to drop out halfway through education, and then the fact that she used to live in this institution because of her parents. You made a fool out of her without knowing anything about her.
But what else am I meant to think? The girl has no class at all.
You're the one with no class. That's why Dad decided to divorce you in the first place. And speaking of separation, I know I've said this before, but this is the last time you will ever talk to me, and I mean it.
Son, don't do this again.
I've had it up to here with you. You can stick around with the rest of the incompetent relatives and suffer together.
Don't condemn me to that fate. You know what our relatives are like. None of them have a real proper job that they can get money from. You know how much they come to me for support.
So what? Why should I care? I've already heard about your little secret. You were asking my dad to give our relatives a handout because you were embarrassed by their lack of work ethic.
Your father told you that, did he? That was meant to be a secret.
He sure did. I still don't see how you can be embarrassed by our family when what you did to Stephanie is 1,000 times more embarrassing to me. Is this all just some big game to you? Do you actually like making a fool out of yourself?
Look, it's not the time to sit there and ridicule me. Think about your wedding. If you start separating the family like this, how are you going to have a smooth wedding with Grace?
Are you seriously going to talk about the wedding now? My old friend Grace, was it? She called me this morning, actually. Her mom went ballistic and started driving out everyone out of the house.
Are you kidding me? Why now, out of all times?
She even kicked the grandma out, apparently. She's like 80 years old. Hasn't she told you anything yet?
This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Well, I'm glad I was able to inform you. I'm gonna start on my moving arrangements now, so don't contact me ever again. Don't expect to visit the house either.
Wait, don't tell me you're gonna block me again. Don't do it after all this time. We were finally able to get in contact with each other. Come on, Lucas, don't do this. Lucas, don't abandon your mother!
So that's my story. I've grown up in an institution from the age of 6. Since then, the institution has helped me with everything, including finding me employment at my current workplace. Since I was placed in the institution, I never met my parents because they never visited me. I told Lucas and his family all of this before we married. I guess my mother-in-law hated my guts too much to listen. Being left with the relatives that only wanted to pay out, my former mother-in-law grew tired of their requests. It wasn't long before they all disbanded and went their separate ways. Afterwards, she tried multiple times to come to our house and speak to us directly. We left her screaming and banging on the door outside. After that, we're not really sure what happened to her. However, there have been rumors about someone matching her description sleeping under a bridge in the slums. As usual, I don't really know what my real parents are up to either. In the meantime, I'm living life quite peacefully now. I can only hope my parents don't try and disrupt that peace. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed it, please remember to click the like button. See you in the next video!